everyone. I hope you can hear me. I am in the Players Club right on Gramercy Park, and this place is beautiful. Tonight is a special night because we are going to go live. We are going live. We are live, actually, right here at the Players Club. And our two actors are in another room, safely distanced away, and they're going to perform right here at the Players Club from that room. So, and I'm going to wear all this gear, and it's really flattering, as you can tell. I have this mask and I don't know, this shield and this mask. First of all, I wanted to tell everybody about a couple shows that we have coming up this Saturday, you guys. It's really cool. We have our Open Thou Shut. Where's my camera? There it is. Okay, Open Thou Shut. And it's this Tuesday, actually on the street at Theater for the New City in their garage. They call it the Chop Shop. So if you just walk on the street at 10th Street, and you will see it there on First Avenue, between First and 2nd Avenue on 10th Street. And it's amazing. It's really fun. And then our next reading after is coming up on December the 3rd. And that is 1953, The Race for the Summit. It's by Om Raj Raut. And that's sure to be exciting. I think that's it for now. There's so many other things coming up. So please go to our website at theaterforthenewcity.net to check out all the shows that are coming up and all the activities that are happening. I want to say that I hope you guys are well and safe, that your family is well and safe. And again, thank you for being here tonight and watching the show with us. Everybody who's participating in this does it for free. They're giving up their own time and energy, and these guys have worked so hard. So I'm really grateful and excited to all the actors and directors who are doing this. So thank you, everyone. And I just want to ask if you can donate. That'd be amazing. We need money. Small theaters need money, so please donate what you can. Just go to our website at theaterforthenewcity.net, and you'll see a donation button right there. It's really easy. So just give what you can. I know it's really hard for everybody, and the holidays are coming up, so I totally get it. I totally understand, believe me. So that is pretty much it. I am just going to sneak in here to the theater, our makeshift theater, and we're going to get this show started. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here, and let's do this. My Dinner with Mary.
Just look around. Most guys my age, they strut and fret their hour upon the stage. They worry so, time's running low. It's plain to see they've lost it. But looky here, I'm something rare. I got that thing called ethnic flair. It's in my walk, the way I talk, face it, I still got it. Now when the women see me passing by, I catch them watching from the corner of their eye. I've been around the block a time or two. It's not because I'm lost, it's cause I take the view. The doctors all say, man, slow down. But ain't it funny, those who do all seem to wear a frown. Ain't gonna stop while I'm on time, cause I still got it. Yeah.
What? No, Sarah Jane, I cannot watch Little Ryan for you. I told you, I have my dinner with Mary Ellen tonight. Ask your mother-in-law. What? Why? She's got an important meeting. Well, so do I. I have no idea why I am having dinner with Mary Ellen, but I cannot and I will not postpone it. It's long overdue. No, I invited her. No, I can't reschedule. She will most certainly take offense. It's a miracle she decided to even come now. I mean, come on, all those years I ignored her calls? No. I know I'm his grandmother, but I have, well, I'm trying to, what? No. What? 7:30 at the Players Club. I don't know, probably 9:30. I can't imagine going over 2 hours. I have to meet with her. Why? I really don't know why, but I just feel that I have to meet with her. Yes, dear. I know. For some reason, I arranged to meet with her for dinner, and she accepted my. All right. Fine. Bring little Ryan. Fine. No. But don't bring him before 9. Waiter.
Oh, look at you. You cannot back out of this. I don't care if you have cramps. You always have cramps when you think about her. So now you need to go to this dinner with your friend Mary and enjoy yourself. You have the cramps because you're afraid she's going to insult you, to yell at you, or worse. I told you a million times you cannot predict the future based on the past. Besides, you need her right now, and you know that. You can't carry this secret into eternity. It's ironic that she invited you. I mean, think about it. Now, put on your pretty face, come on, and get your Fanny to the club. Oh. Just look at those pink, rosy cheeks. I wake up like that. Oh, don't be afraid. This is the play of life. You have to play it. No matter what, you will come out on top. You always do. God always watches out for you, my dear Mary Ellen. So stop worrying. There is absolutely nothing to be afraid of. She's an actress. Yes, she was very famous, but so were you. I mean, you both have legacies and you respect each other as artists, right? So why shouldn't you be friends? Okay, that's enough makeup. Here, let's go. Oh, you look beautiful, darling. Mwah! Mwah!
Hello, Sarah Jane. Yes, I'm here. No. She's not due till 7:30. Well, because I'm always early. I was born early. I'll probably die early. Well, oh God, are you really my daughter? Yes, you can still bring him. I love him and he loves me. I know, I love you too, dear. Hey, I gotta go. Here she comes. Mary Ellen is coming now. Bye. Well, I'm not gonna give you blocking. Sit down. Make yourself miserable.
Well, nice to see you too, Mary. Sorry I'm late.
It's 7:33. You're not late.
3 minutes.
What's 3 minutes?
3 minutes is 3 minutes.
Of course.
A baby can be born in 3 minutes.
Don't tell me you're pregnant.
Oh, and a person can die in 3 minutes.
Okay. No morbidity tonight. I'm off duty on the subject of death and dying. Please.
Sure. Okay. So why are we here?
Big question.
No, a little question.
What?
I wasn't referring to the big question. I meant, why are you and I here tonight?
Good question. It's a good question. I've been thinking about that all day, and I've been asking myself that question. Do you happen to have an answer to it?
Me?
Yeah. Of course you. You think the waiter? I'm certainly not asking him, even if there is a waiter anymore. I asked him to bring the coffee first, but I hope you don't mind. I don't drink, so wine is out of the question. And to be honest, I thought if I ordered coffee, then maybe you would get the hint and you wouldn't want to have wine. You still drink, don't you? I don't like it when other people drink with me. It's always the same. They drink, they get silly, or they start whining, and that would really depress me. Hey, do you think that's why they call it wine? Because people whine?
No,
No what?
I like wine.
You like wine.
Yes.
So who cares? Have a glass of wine. No one's telling you not to have wine. I just don't want to hear you whining about small, silly problems.
I don't whine.
I wasn't saying that you do, but
I don't whine, and I will try not to laugh.
oh, so you can control your laughter on stage and off.
What? What are you getting at?
Ah, forget it. This isn't going to work, Mary Ellen. I saw it coming.
So what?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I really don't. Do you? When you called me to come to dinner with you, I thought, wow, she must be thinking about me. I mean, at least enough to want to talk to me. But if you don't know, I certainly don't. All these years in theater, I mean, it drives us all bonkers. I am a good listener, but if you don't really want to talk, don't. There really isn't anything to say anymore, right? I mean, why talk? There's nothing to talk about anymore, right? Thanks for inviting me.
I don't know. It's all too complex. People living, dying, talking, not talking, having dinner together, never speaking. Well, I mean, they speak, but do they really talk? Do they really say anything to each other? Do we converse, or do we create words of divine magic? Is there really a way to keep our hearts large, to protect us from all this puny human intellect? I mean, we have imaginations, don't we? Can you imagine if there was world peace, or no more hunger, or if there were places for all homeless to sleep? And then there's prostitution still. Have you heard it's on the rise? And then psychics are still being arrested in New York. I don't get it. Did you know that?
Which one is our waiter? I think I will have that glass of wine now.
Sure. Go get it. Go get your wine. Just go to the bar and get it. I mean, if you really need to drink that badly, then just go over there and get it.
Okay. I think I will. Thank you.
What are you thanking me for? I didn't tell you to drink. And your coffee's getting cold. She won't last 2 hours. I don't know why I do these things to myself. Okay, it's almost over. Just ride it out. Save face. We can pop the question, Mary. Don't be afraid of a woman like that. She won't hurt you. She's a nice person. You really need to trust her. If you want to preserve all of those nice, tender feelings within yourself, you've got to say nice things, kind words, sweet language. Don't go off like a mad woman. That is not you anymore. You are very kind now. That was your ego, and you're no longer like that. You're a gentle spirit.
Much better. Hits the spot.
You drink your wine with ice? I didn't realize that was socially acceptable these days.
It's not.
What's not?
Wine with ice.
So
what?
So why are you drinking it that way?
I'm not.
But
it's water, not wine.
Oh.
The wine comes later. You know, the waiter is very handsome.
So, you never married, huh?
Nope.
Never?
Well, not sure.
Oh, for God's sake.
What?
It's a simple question.
Well, no, it's not.
Do you have a marriage certificate?
No, I doubt it.
Oh, my God. Why must you complicate everything?
But it is complicated. There were a lot of circumstances.
What do you mean?
I think I got married as a teenager.
You think? Well, you must have some recall.
There was a lot of partying going on in those days. You know, the summer of love and all that jazz, flower children. I ran away from home and
You ran away from home?
Please, please don't broadcast it. I still have an image to keep up.
Where did you go?
Well, I met this boy with long, blonde, curly hair, and it fascinated me.
Come on. You ran off and married a boy because of his hair.
I was 16. Hair means a lot when you're 16.
Superficial.
Oh, don't tell me you never dated a guy for his looks.
Well,
You have slept with and married more gorgeous leading men than most people can dream about.
dreaming is overrated.
No, it's not. Dreaming is wonderful. You can do whatever you want in a dream, and there are no consequences.
But you have no control either.
Do you think you've got control in your waking life?
Well, to a point, yeah.
Half the time we do things without thinking, or we think about things that we can't do. And most of the time, we regret both of those choices.
I have no regrets. Je ne regrette pas. Not really, do you?
Definitely one.
So you were saying about your marriage.
All I know is that someone named Major Tom performed a group ceremony of some sort, and then we were all told to commence consummation. In other words, there was an orgy.
Orgy! Oh!
I can remember the music. It was very loud. And I think everyone was really stoned on pot. And I remember the smell, chicken grilling, burning flesh.
Jesus, why did I not know about this?
We had somewhat of a limited friendship.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Do you? Do you really?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Ever speculate on it?
Yes.
And
I think marriage is overrated.
you should know you had 7.
Oh, you're keeping track.
You're a celeb. Come on.
Mary Ellen, have you ever been in love?
In love?
Yes.
Like in love, in love?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I have. Only once. Have you?
Yes. Once. Who were you in love with?
You first.
No, you.
Should we order? I think I need to eat. I've had these cramps all day.
What? Are you sick? Are you going to get me sick? There's nothing worse than a stomach virus. Oh God! Tell me you're not coming down with something. You could have canceled with me. I wouldn't have been upset. I would have taken it personally serious. Look, we can reschedule even now. Jesus, I really cannot afford to get sick right now. I have a new show coming up.
I'm not contagious, Mary.
How do you
Calm
know?
down.
How do
Calm
you know?
down.
How do you know?
It's a condition, peptic ulcers from stress.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
No, really, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault. Well, in a way.
What? This is the first time we've spoken in 34 years.
Well, you didn't give them to me, but it stressed me out, your dinner invitation. Has it really been 34 years? I guess it has. We drifted apart after your daughter Sarah was born.
Maybe you should lay off the sauce, Mary. I mean, if you have ulcers, you really shouldn't drink. I mean, who the hell am I to tell you not to drink? I drank for over 20 years and I wasted a lot of time and energy. But I will tell you, it's not worth trying to self-medicate when you're lonely and you're not getting the parts anymore. Directors can smell the booze on you. Like bloodhounds they are. They smell it a mile away. We actors have it way worse than most people. I mean, I know what you're going through, Mary Ellen. We're getting older. We spend a lot of time reflecting these days. I mean, when we're not working, it gets unbearable. It's unbearable. I don't know what's worse, not working or going to auditions. It's so humiliating. They say that an actor is only as good as his next job. Or no, wait, or was it, what is the last job? Oh, I don't know. In any case, it can be so demeaning. So it's so good to see you at last, Mary Ellen. Are you doing anything, anything exciting?
What?
A show. Are you in a show? Have you done anything lately? I expect you're still living in New York and involved with the theater.
No. Oh, I mean, I'm still involved in the New York scene. Done a few commercials and spots and sitcoms, but
Oh, but, okay. So would you have done anything I might have heard of or seen?
nothing. I mean, it's been a while for the stage, but I still have an agent.
Yeah, I booked this next show through a director friend. My agent is useless. Last year, she sent me out on 11 auditions. That is less than one a month.
Who is your agent?
Carrie Francis.
Oh, I was considering a change as well.
Maybe we should start our own agency for seasoned players. Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, yeah, it would be something. Mary, stop. I'm tired of this conversation. Too many unsaid thoughts.
What?
Can we just order?
Oh, now you're hungry.
Not really.
Well, then why?
Mary, look, I know that you didn't ask me to dinner tonight to talk about our careers. We have both had very fulfilling careers. There's no competition here.
No, I did not.
Okay. So, tell me, who were you in love with?
I invited you here because I've been trying to figure out the purpose of life.
Do you think I know?
Well, do you?
Matter of fact, I do. I mean, I might.
Can you explain it to me?
First, tell me who you were in love with.
I guess that would make sense if there's a way to make sense of any of this, is there?
What? Love or life?
Aren't they the same thing?
Yeah,
I mean, everything seems so much more alive when you're in love.
I guess so.
We were only married a year. Oh, I adored that boy, my beautiful Russian boy. He was my stage manager.
I recall. He was beautiful. They called him Ivan the Beautiful.
Yes, Ivan, my beautiful Russian comrade. So gentle and yet so fierce in the bed, so passionate.
Oh, yes, I recall.
What?
I recall you telling me. Maybe?
I did?
Maybe. Maybe I just imagined it. Oh, he quite a charmer. I remember those mysterious European black olive eyes.
It was his eyes that captured my soul.
You have a soul?
Thanks.
Just teasing. Go on, please.
Well, it was my publicist, Anna Marie Strickles. She thought I should start having affairs, fake affairs. You know how they do all that in the rags, the Hollywood stuff.
But you were married.
I know. I'm telling you, it was purely a career move. I started having these fake affairs to appease the trash rags.
None of them were real attractions?
Define attraction.
Purely physical?
Well, what was I supposed to do? I didn't have anything else. You were lucky. You had a lot of tragedy in your life.
Did you really say that, Mary?
Oh, sorry. But you know what I mean. Then there was my stupid figure problem.
You, a figure problem. You were built like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, and you know how Barbie dolls keep their figures? They don't eat. I wasn't allowed to eat anything but kale and cucumber.
Kale and cucumbers?
Negative calories.
So, all those affairs, they were just for publicity.
Yes, of course. And I tried to explain it to Ivan, but he was angry. I didn't think he could even get angry. I begged him to scold me and to tell me to stop, but he said he didn't care anymore. And then there was the great silence, and then he left. 7 weeks later, he sent me a note. Just before I was going on as Martha in Virginia Woolf, I can recall it like it was yesterday. Mary, I cannot bear the falsehood any longer. It was hard to give you up, but your fan club. But must have love in my life, my dear. Love, real love, and I believe I have found it again. Thank you for our moments together. I hope you find love again, or at least happiness. Yours truly, Ivan. Talk about regret. When I heard about his accident, I wanted to go to the hospital, but I just couldn't. And then when I heard he died, I read his obituary. I was touring a show in Romania.
There was never anyone else for you?
No.
What about that large Irish fellow with the flaming red hair? Oh, I thought he was adorable. You two look so good together.
Liam, Carly, we had nothing.
Really?
He was paid well to follow me around and get his green card.
Oh, what about your affair with Sinatra?
Oh, please, I wish.
John Huston, oh, that had to be real.
Define real. Cinematic, not real. Now it's your turn. Enough about me.
Well, my heart was broken, and I think it always will be. I was truly in love with a boy, man, much younger, but who can control fate? Anyhow, when he died in my arms, I thought the universe was punishing me for my great sin.
Sin?
Adultery.
He was married?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
So was I.
Anyone I know?
Maybe.
Who?
I'm not sure you want to know.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Would I ask you if I didn't want to know?
Yes.
For God's sake, Mary Ellen. Just tell me. You think I'm going to tell someone?
No.
Then just tell me so you had an affair, so.
With a married man.
Oh, you said he was a kid.
Well.
Maybe it was an unhappy marriage.
Oh, it was.
He probably married too young, so.
What's the food like here?
It's not bad.
You're a member, right?
Yeah, aren't you?
Yes, but I never come.
Well, they got a new chef, Yuri. He's Russian.
Like Ivan?
Yes.
Ah, and he used to cook.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
You must have told me. Or maybe I imagined it. He being Russian and all.
Oh, he was a wonderful culinary artist. Eating dinner with him was such a sensual experience. Often, we would cook together. He'd be half naked. We would slowly sample. It was a hot soup was my favorite. And then...
And then...
Well,
No, I don't.
Mary Ellen, I'm trying to be discreet here. We moved into the bedroom for the main course.
Oh, you need...
Yes.
Yeah.
But tell me, I know you had a lot of offers. Everyone took a shine to you. You were adorable, charming, enchanting. The rags never had a bad thing to say about you. No dirt. It's unnatural, Mary Ellen. You're just like a beacon of light. Just look at you. Your face is radiant still.
Well, thank you. It's my new makeup. Christian Dior anti-aging. But it's $185 a bottle.
Jesus, you pay that? Okay. So, I'm not stupid. I've been around. I've seen it all. On stage and off, so many scenes, acts, lines, and the ones that really seem to make a mark, that make a difference, are the ones that come and go from one thing, one true thing, right?
Sure.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
I'm talking about love, pure love, unconditional love, innocent love.
Yes, love seems to be the source of it all.
Well, what is it really? They say you can't define love. That's just an excuse. Poets, playwrights, composers do. I think if we could understand love and try to uncover it at the root, maybe we could be a little better at it. We are like the stones, here to build a better humanity, aren't we? But we don't. Instead, we watch it crumble. We drive ourselves insane thinking about the past. It's not easy to let it go. The past doesn't really exist anymore, not now. We just I can't seem to stop looking back. It's not easy, but
I agree, it's not. And they say human beings can't really love each other for some reason. We can love dogs, cats, restaurants, and cars, but trying to love another human being seems darn near impossible. Yet the reality is...
Damn it, Mary Ellen, I don't want reality. I want magic.
Yes. Tennessee Williams. Oh, God, how I love him. When I played Blanche.
Me too. I'm a huge Williams fan, but don't let's lose focus here.
Me? You're the one running off at the Aristotelian tangent.
Don't change the subject, or I will have to get strict with you.
Oh, really?
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 Yeah, really.
How so?
Come on, Mary Ellen. Can we just go back to the topic? Tell me about love.
You want me to tell you about love?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even married, Mary. I've never even had a serious relationship. What makes you think I know about love?
I don't know. Why else would I have asked you to come to dinner here tonight?
Oh, only you can answer that.
Really?
Well, it makes sense because you invited me.
So why did you come?
Well, because you asked me to.
Bullshit.
Excuse me? Look, I really can't handle confrontation, Mary.
Well, we are never going to get on to ordering dinner if you're going to be confrontational.
Yeah. You're the one that's Mary Contrary here tonight. Still, we should order. Oh, that waiter is so cute. I think he likes me.
I think not. We are not in the courting business these days, my dear. Now, just be rational. Mary Contrary. Oh, Ivan used to call me that. How'd you know?
Maybe we should just call it a night.
No, what kind of a night should we call it? A good night, a bad night, a night of the iguana? My God, Mary Ellen, you were absolutely stunning in that. I envied you in that show, my dear. Look, Miss Fallows, if Paramore means what I think it means, you're gambling with your front teeth.
You saw me? You saw me as Maxine?
Yes. You should have had the film role. Ava Gardner had nothing on you, my dear.
I never knew.
I was there opening night and I almost came backstage.
Well, why didn't you?
I'm afraid to show my love for you, I guess.
What?
You heard me.
You loved me?
Yes. Still do, I suppose. Okay. Yes. I love you. Not sure why, but...
Well, that's, I mean, nice. That's very nice.
Why?
I guess.
Why is it nice?
I don't know. It's just, well, it feels nice here in my heart. I feel a feeling and it feels nice.
Can you be more specific?
Well, maybe. Why, I'm really shocked to learn of this. I mean, I had no idea that you even cared that I existed. You were such a big star. I mean, for a while there, we were friends when we were both getting started. Then your career really took off, and I couldn't keep up. I reached out to you, but you...
I know, and I feel guilty about that.
No, please. There's nothing to feel guilty about here. You were so busy.
No, I wasn't.
What?
I ignored you on purpose.
Why?
Why not?
That's unkind.
Man's inhumanity to man. Dog eat dog, you know. Williams knows, ask him.
Really?
I could have given you that role. In fact, my producer asked about you. Houston asked about you.
Really?
Yeah, and I told them that you were busy with your musicals and you wouldn't even consider it.
I never imagined. I mean that you... I mean, why would you intentionally hurt me?
Jealousy.
Of me?
Of course. Hello, Dolly, Music Man, Sweeney Todd. You had all the glamorous roles. I felt bad that you were fading, but I
thought you said you loved me. You're not making sense.
Oh, the story in the book, right? We always heard the ones we love.
Oh. I don't know what to say. And by the way, Sweeney Todd was not a glamour role, but it was the play that changed my life. Anyhow, I'm getting, well, fatigued. Let's just call it a night.
No.
What?
I'm not going to let you go until you answer my question.
Which one? You've been babbling half the night away. It's hard to keep track.
No, you don't. You're not getting off that easy. My dear, you think if you can insult me, I would just let you go off?
But you can insult me?
Of course, it's in our natures.
You are such an odd bird. Really, you are so hard to read. I think you may need therapy, Mary. Here, have a good night.
No, I will not have a good night if you leave me right now. You have no idea how much it took for me to reach out to you. Come on, have a heart. I told you I love you, and you just get up and walk away.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
Say that again. You're not talking about me as a colleague, are you?
I said, I love you. I mean, I have no idea what that could possibly mean to you, but something is moving me to say it right here, right now, to you.
You love me?
Yes.
You love me?
Yes, do I stutter?
You love me?
Have you looked into getting a hearing aid?
You want to? I mean, you're not attracted to me in that way? I mean, like romantic?
Hell no. What? Are you nuts? I love you. I'm not in love with you.
Well, then why are you telling me this? I mean, you can do whatever you want with the information like that. Why do you think I need to have it?
I don't know.
Do you want my forgiveness?
What?
I don't know. You want me to forgive you for screwing up my career?
I already have it.
That's true, you do. How'd you know that?
We are a lot alike, but different.
I love you too, Mary.
Oh, that doesn't matter. I mean, it's all information, bits and bytes stored in our little mental computers, right? There's nothing more to know. And if we learn something new, more information, what does it really matter, right?
You're right.
The way I see it, love is like ice cream. You enjoy it. It's sweet, makes you feel good. Even when you think about it, you feel good. I just wanted to share my ice cream with you.
That's very, very sweet of you.
What flavor? What's your favorite flavor?
What?
Everybody has a favorite flavor. I bet it's chocolate. Mine is dark chocolate with almonds. Oh, I bet yours is the same.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't like chocolate.
What?
I don't.
Can't be.
Can't
be.
Well, yes, it can. I do not like chocolate.
Oh, what about chocolate covered pretzels?
Never had one.
Godiva.
Never had it.
Fudge.
Nope.
Brownies, chocolate chip cookies, hot cocoa.
Nope.
Oh, this is unnatural.
It's the
Marianne.
truth.
Come on. You can be square with me. How did this happen to you?
Well, when I was a kid, I started to have allergies. So my mom asked the doctor, and he said, just keep her away from the typical foods, and chocolate was one of them.
Really?
So I never had chocolate.
Poor kid.
Not really.
What? Your overbearing, domineering mother denied chocolate to you as a child, and you're saying you don't care?
Nope. And I had a very great relationship with my mother. She was sweet as pie.
Did she eat chocolate?
Of course.
Oh my God.
What?
You are a saint. No wonder I love you.
No, you are. And I am not sure why you invited me to dinner tonight. I almost didn't come because...
The Gramps, how are you feeling now?
Actually, pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm glad I came because it proves my theory.
Theory?
About love.
You have a theory about love?
Yes, I do.
Will you share? Sharing is caring.
Yes, that's correct.
Go on.
I think it's very hard to define love, but it's like your ice cream. It's in you, and then you share it. You dissolve yourself through your interactions with another person. You expect nothing in return because you know you have given them nothing, like you're a drop in the ocean. And when you become aware that you are in the ocean, you lose your dropness. You become the ocean. There's nothing to feel guilty about. There's nothing to want. Once you step into the ocean of love, you feel the joy of simply being in it.
Yes. Yes.
So, can we order now? I think I'm getting hungry.
Of course. Here, I'm famished. Here, waiter. Oh, waiter, you can come over now.
You told him to wait.
Of course, he's the waiter. That's what they do. Don't start, Mary Ellen. How would you like to work on a new play with me?
With you?
No, the waiter. Of course, with me.
What's it about?
Oh, it's a retelling of Snow White. She gets stuck in the mirror. I'm kidding. Well, I'm told it's a love story, but it's not your traditional love story.
How many characters?
Just two. Two women in a restaurant and the occasional waiter if he ever shows up.
Who's the author?
Never heard of her. She's new to playwriting.
It's a woman?
Of course. Now, will you look at your menu? He's coming over.
So, where is this show going to open?
Helen Hayes Theater.
Helen Hayes Theater. Oh, you're kidding.
No, they reopened it.
Oh, yes, I heard that. I played the wild duck there.
Oh, darling, you are a wild duck. So tell me, who was it that stole your heart?
I think you know.
I know. I loved him too. Our beautiful Russian boy, Ivan. It's good to finally know that he died in your arms. I mean that, Mary Ellen.
I know you do.
Well, are you going to work on this project with me? It's a challenging script.
May I read the play before I commit?
Oh, I mean, well, it's still in development. Wait a minute. Are you saying you don't trust my artistic integrity, my taste, my judgment?
There is no play, is there, Mary?
Well, there could be.
But there's not.
Look, now I see a good story right here between the two of us. Of that, I am certain. Just look at the lives we've had. So if you're willing to work with me, I think we might have a damn good play. After all, you know what they say. When two women put their heads together, no man is safe.
Ah. Who says that?
My Uncle Mike. Now, come on, we got a lot of work to do if we're going to do this pitch to the second stage.
Second stage?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, to get the Helen Hayes. Oh, you are always thinking, aren't you? I like that. But we will need a script. Who's going to write it?
Ah, don't you worry. I got a gal to write. We just tell our stories and see where they connect. There just has to be some conflict somewhere. Come on. Wait, come on, look at that menu. Let's eat before my grandson comes.
You have a grandson?
Oh, didn't I tell you? Little Ryan. Oh, he's as darling as can be. He stays with me when Sarah Jane goes out of town for work. Now she's just dropping him off here tonight.
Here?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah, and then look, let's order and eat. He's only 4, and he gets a little rambunctious in places like this late at night.
So do I. Oh, what's his name?
I said, Little Ryan.
Oh, Little Ryan. What a sweet name.
Order, please.
You know, you got me thinking. That would be a great title for our musical. Who wouldn't come to see a show called Little Ryan? We should definitely name it Little Ryan, and it will be a hit.
What on earth are you talking about?
Little Ryan, our new musical.
So you're in?
Do I have a choice? Certainly I'm in.
No musicals.
Why not? Musicals get to the heart of the matter.
It's my life, my idea, and I say no musicals. Besides, I can't sing.
Well, it's my life too, you know, and you can learn to sing. I'll teach you. Actually, it's been proven. Anyone can sing.
Well, we can decide that later, but
No, we can't.
why not?
It's been proven. All good musicals bring the composer in from the get-go. I think we should bring our old buddy, Joe George, in to see what he thinks about Little Ryan.
Here's the waiter, please. It's my treat. Order anything you want.
Oh. Okay. Yes, please. I will start with the coconut shrimp with the orange marmalade and a cup of the lobster bisque, followed by your garden field greens with golden goddess dressing. And for my main course, I always wanted to try this famous Booth burger, medium well, with the pan-seared Brussels sprouts instead of coleslaw. And I'll substitute the fries with a side of today's pasta. And for dessert, I will have the tiramisu.
Oh, no. I love a woman with an appetite. Oh, yes.
You cannot possibly eat all of that. Stop flirting with the poor man. He's on the job.
I sure am.
What? What do you mean by that?
Yes, I am on the job, madame. You are quite correct. Now, your friend, though, ever so charming. Both of you ladies, c'est magnifique.
Suddenly, I have a renewed appetite. Maybe you brought it on.
I will have my usual, dear. And then another cup of coffee. Thank you.
The waiter really is cute. Maybe we should put him in our play. He can write him. We could write him in to play Ivan.
How dare you? You would attempt to replace my precious memory of my one only true love?
Well, you said it's about our lives.
I know. I think the waiter is an actor. He was talking to me before. I'll ask him to read for the role.
Oh, I hope he can sing.
So now, shall we toast our new collaboration?
Yes, we shall. To little Ryan, to little Ryan. Oh.
And why did you order it? I knew you were making all that up about the chocolate.
Oh, I wasn't. And I know what tiramisu is. I thought if you are willing to learn to sing, I can at least try chocolate. I might like it.
Guys,
Yes.
this is live theater, man. Are you having fun? I'm trying to do this like properly socially distanced with my visor and everything. This is Mary Ellen Ashley. And Mary Ellen, you have like a rich Broadway past, right?
Oh, flopped. And then I wound up in Annie Get Your Gun.
No
the
way.
Original.
That's incredible.
Ethel Wyman.
That's amazing.
And then after that, I mean, I've just gone on and on. I did Gypsies a dozen times. Hello, Dolly. 13 times.
Oh my
13
God.
times. Just dozens of plays. Pajama Game and this, that, and the other. And then some straight plays, too. I did,
Cool.
yeah.
And
a lot of stuff.
Have you, what do I want to ask? Has COVID affected you? Like, it's been a horrible experience?
Oh, it's been a wonderful experience.
Okay.
I was able not to do a thing, lay in bed, watch TV. But what I really did do was I got involved with the Democratic Party, and I have letters here on my computer from Joe Biden.
Oh my gosh, really?
And from lots of other people too.
So you think things are going to work out?
Well, I think, he won the election. So I think it's just been a very tough time. But I've been working on that for about 4 months.
Oh my God, thank you. Yeah,
because we couldn't. I had 2 plays to do, and we weren't allowed to do it because of, no live theater.
Exactly.
So both of them were canceled.
So this is kind of an extraordinary setup here. I don't know if you can see this. We are in the same room, but they still have to be on their devices. And as you know, they kind of go in and out. Sometimes our devices are not the best situation for doing theater. I'm trying to see this tiny little screen. Can we see it? There we go.
Yeah, nice.
So this is Mary Tierney. And
Hi.
Mary, you have been with Theater for the New City for like how long?
40 years at least.
40 years. That is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Why?
Well, when I had a little theater of my own, it was Barbara Loden I brought in to be my artistic director, and she took me down to West Bank, and she said, Mary, I want you to meet some people that do what you do. And that's how I met Crystal. And then a few years later, I was working for the city of New York, and one of my projects was real estate and performing arts, and the Theater for the New City had just lost its space. They had produced Sam Shepard's Very Child that won the Pulitzer and everything, and they always wanted to be on the Lower East Side. So with the city, we worked and we got the space that they're in now. It's a 4 theater complex. It's gorgeous. And shared it with the over the years, we got to buy the building outright. And now we still share it with the sanitation department. They still have little spaces there. And it's just been tremendous. And after I left the city, I had to wait a couple of years. And then I went on the board. And I've been, since 1989.
And you're a member here at the Players Club.
Oh, yeah,
and that's why we're here, because of this one. And do you think...
and we do our annual benefit for Theater for the New City, the Love and Courage, at the Players Club. We've been doing it for years. I don't know how we're going to do it this year. Maybe wait till the spring.
Right.
We'll all be better, and we'll call it the Phoenix. We're rising from the ashes.
Do you have any projects coming up?
Yes, in your series, this Thursday night series, I have a couple of one-act plays that I'm going to direct, and an old friend of mine wrote them. And his first play, comedy that he wrote, was a full-length play, was one of the first Thursday night readings.
What's his name?
Jim DeMars.
Jim DeMars, yes, I remember that.
And I'm going to use Aideen Maloney as the star, and he's writing a vehicle for her.
Awesome. Well, I think we better get back to the show, and you need to get ready. How long do you think this is going to go on? Like, no theater, no audience? When are we going to be back?
It's up to God.
It's up to God. Okay, God. Bring us home, please. Okay, I can't see things. My visor is fogging up, so I'm going to sign off. Well, and let's get back to the show.
Just look around. Most guys my age, they strut and fret their hour upon the stage. They worry so. Time's running low, it's plain to see they've lost it. But looky here, I'm something rare. I got...
Yes, Sarah Jane, I am spending a lot of time here. Well, this is my office. I'm working. Mary Ellen and I have been diligently working on a new play. Of course it's fine. It's called The Players because its members create plays. Edwin Booth decided it, not I. Oh, for God's sake, Sarah Jane, will you please? I told you that my power went out last night, and I wanted to save my battery in case of an emergency. I'm not avoiding you and little Ryan, but I have a life now, a job like you and your mother-in-law. I love you, darling, and I adore little Ryan, but he's your kid. I know. Oh, hey, I've got to go. Here comes my writing partner. Well, thank you, I will. Yes, I have you penciled in for next Thursday. Yes, darling, of course he can stay overnight. Love you too. Bye-bye. What the hell happened to you?
Oh, for God's sakes.
What? What happened to you? You look like something the cat dragged in.
I had a dream that I fell off my bike.
You have a bike? I have a bike.
No, I sold it years ago.
What kind of a bike?
It was a 1959 Hercules English Racer.
I had the very same bicycle. Now, I used to get balloons and tie it to the spokes, and then they all popped. I used to pretend it was a Harley. So, did you get a good price for it?
Yes, but the brakes were bad. I knew it, but I lied about them, just for a higher price. I didn't think about it. I hear the kid that bought it got into a really terrible accident. He was my neighbor's son. He took it off to college with him. He got a full ride to Princeton. Now he's paralyzed.
From your failing brakes?
Nah, he was driving his mother's Mercedes.
So what are you saying?
I don't know. I just think about things. A lot of things. Then I dream. It's not good.
I told you, it's overrated.
You may be right. Yes.
Okay.
Coffee. Thank you. Woof. I didn't sleep at all after that fall. I was really shaken. Here. I called an ambulance, but they said they were too busy. They told me to get a cab to the emergency room. So I did. There wasn't a soul on the streets. It was 4 a.m. I told the cabbie to step on it. He laughed until he looked back and saw the blood all over my face. He was so kind, and he wouldn't charge me a penny, and he even escorted me into the hospital. And when he left, he kissed my hand. And then I imagined him kissing me passionately, but then I thought about the blood all over my face.
All right. That is too much detail. It's touching. It's very touching.
He looked a little like Frank Sinatra.
Attractive, huh? Maybe we can put him in the play.
I don't know if he sings. He was humming until he saw the blood.
Did you get his number?
No, I told you it was a dream.
Oh.
How can you expect me to get his number? What am I, your genie in a bottle?
Oh my God. When will I ever learn?
Learn what?
Not to listen to your nonsense.
Oh.
Come on, we need to work now.
You asked me. You shouldn't have asked me. Don't ask me, and I won't tell.
You walked in here looking like something the cat dragged in, and you expect me not to ask why?
Well, when you ask, I tell.
Well, that does not explain how you look today, Mary Ellen.
Well, yes, it does. I told you I was so shook up from the dream that I couldn't get back to sleep. I had no sleep.
But you were dreaming, so you must have had some sleep.
Oh, okay. 1 hour. I had about an hour. So kill me.
Let us just get to work.
Yes, please.
Now, we were on Act 2, the first scene, and you were telling me about how you met Ivan. You were about to describe how you two ended up in bed. In my bed with my husband.
Better idea. Let's revise the scenes in Act 1.
What?
I'm not happy with the scenes that we wrote about my days playing nightclubs in the Borscht Belt.
That's what caused your nightmare? The Borscht Belt scene?
I'm serious, Mary. I need to be fairly represented. I was rereading them last night, and they weren't ringing true to me, especially the scene with the MC that slipped into my bed with one leg.
Oh, they're fine. You're avoiding the intimacy with Ivan.
No, I'm not. And those scenes are inaccurate. They are not fine. They are my memories, and I can revise them if I like. The way we wrote it sounded like that MC hopped into my bed on one leg. What I meant to say was the leg with the shoes still on it was propped up at the end of the bed. It was the first thing I saw when I opened the door. I never saw him hop. He got in the bed and then took the leg off. It still had a shoe on it. I walked into the room and saw that fake leg propped up like that, then saw Mr. MC laying back on my pillows like a king, ready to be served. I think he was naked under the sheets, smoking a cigar, grinning ear to ear. It's not clear, Mary. We need to get the story straight. We need to tell the truth.
Fine. Now, what specifically would you like to work on? Page 47 starts the part about your illustrious career in the Jewish house.
I called it the Borscht Belt.
Same difference.
Well, no, not really. Do you know why it's called the Borscht Belt?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Uh-oh, maybe that's why I had that dream.
Why?
Yes, that dream.
Why?
Well, my face was split open. I remember the cabbie said it looked like someone gave me a good punch in the nose.
And whatever you're talking about.
I had the dream about, someone punching me in the nose, because someone did punch me in the nose. I recall it now. I didn't fall at all. Somebody punched me in the nose. I think it was you.
What?
It's a warning, a premonition. If I tell you about my intimacy with Ivan, you'll punch me in the nose.
I am never violent, my dear. Anger's a waste of it.
Yes, it is.
Shall we start?
Okay, but wait. I almost forgot. I left him waiting in the lobby. I'll be right back.
Who? You left who in the lobby? Who?
Our producer.
We don't have a producer.
We do now.
Who? We don't even have a play. How can we have a producer?
Be right back.
Oh. Hi. What? Yes, Sarah, I will be there. Even though I asked you not to have a birthday party for me. What? Okay, yes. I know. It was little Ryan's idea, but it's not his money. It's fine. Yeah, I promised to show up. Why would I invite Mary Ellen? She's simply a business. All right. We'll see. I got to get back to work now. We apparently have a meeting with the producer. Love you too. Bye-bye.
So, please, meet our producer, Simon Do-Right.
Isn't he nice? Hello, Simon. Mary Ellen, that's our waiter.
I know. That's only one of his many roles.
Huh?
He is also my current romantic fling.
What? What?
Right, sweetie?
We may have to write him in the script.
Oh, no. He's a serious producer.
What has he produced?
Well, nothing yet. We haven't finished the play yet, silly. How can he produce it? But I promised him his share as soon as we are done. We split everything in thirds.
What? Simon, could you please leave us for a few minutes? Thank you. Excuse us.
Oh, sure. See you later, sweetie. Sweet, bye. He has to clock in soon anyhow. Don't want him to lose his job on account of little old me.
Are you nuts?
Pardon me?
He's not a producer.
Well, not yet.
You can't just become a producer overnight.
Sure you can.
Look, Mary Ellen, this is not only our legacy. This is going to be our security blanket for old age.
I don't need a blanket when I'm with Simon. He's a little hottie, and he loves to cuddle.
You are nuts! Be rational for once in your life. Simon cannot be our producer, and I'm not going to let some rookie handle our legacy and our life savings like this. It takes about 8 to 10 million to get a show up these days, so unless he is independently wealthy, he cannot produce.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what are you saying?
He hit the lotto last month.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Are you sure?
He showed me. His picture was in the newspaper.
And he really wants to invest in us?
Yep.
Why?
I told you, he likes me. He really likes me.
How much did he win?
Shh. Come here. He doesn't want his boss to know. He might lose his job.
Oh my God. I remember someone winning that too. The big five. Holy crap. I used to say to myself, oh, what I could do with that money.
Well, now you can.
Hey, now we better get to work. We have a producer waiting. We have a script to finish. Okay. Chain my leg to the desk, why don't you? Jesus, Mary and Joseph, woman, you try my patience.
Sounds like you're getting angry with me.
Can we just begin, please? We've been working together on this for 6 months, 3 days a week, and all we have is one shabby little scene. The play should have been written by now.
Maybe we don't really have a play here.
What?
There's no conflict.
Well, there could be. You want me to punch you in the nose? That's conflict.
Well, maybe our lives aren't as interesting as we thought they were.
Well, that's insulting. Don't ever say that.
Joey Izen said it.
What? When did you talk to him?
I didn't. I left him a message saying we were looking for a producer, and he left me one back saying he didn't think our premise sounded very interesting. Well, it made me cry. That's sort of how Simon got involved. That's when he said he would produce it. But really, I'm just being honest. We don't have a play. Well, I mean, seriously, where's the drama? I mean, we have stories to tell, but there's really not any conflict. And we're not playwrights. We're actors. There's a big, big difference. Somebody once said, actors are all about entrances, but writers are all about exits.
Oh, that's a stupid line. It means nothing.
I can't take Simon's money like this.
Well, you don't have to. I will.
Isn't this a fraud? Maybe we could go to jail.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. It's divine intervention. We needed an angel and Simon appeared.
Oh, Mary, do you have any idea why writers write?
Well,
I mean,
maybe.
the great ones.
Why do you think they write?
Because they are not really happy with life.
Oh, that's a load of crap.
That's Tennessee Williams. He said he wrote because he was unsatisfied with life. Are you not satisfied with your life, Mary?
Come on, Mary Ellen. Can we just not analyze every friggin' word I say? I'm trying to write a play here, make a little money, and create a legacy.
Oh, that's what this is about. Are you really that broke? You can't be. You were making top billing half your career. If you don't mind me asking, how did it happen? Don't you have investments? Even I have a few IRAs and little things. Even our little Ivan had investments.
What?
Oh, I thought you knew.
Did you get his money?
No, well, maybe a little.
Damn it, Mary Ellen. That money belongs to me. I put up with this crap. He broke my heart, not yours. That should be mine. How much was it?
Well, I don't know offhand. It wasn't all that much. You know, he had an illegitimate daughter. She got the most of it.
Unbelievable. He never wanted kids.
I'm sorry, I thought you knew. He had 3.
What?
Only one he admitted to.
Jesus!
I'm really sorry. I could say I'd split it with you, but I've already donated it to the Lillian Booth Actors Home.
How much?
Well, there wasn't much real ready cash, but his properties were...
Properties? As in more than one?
Well, his mother left him that castle, and then his godmother, Liuba Ranevsky, left him a berry farm, Kukofridkova Farma in Slovakia.
No, I did not know any of this. He told me that he had no family, or at least he had no contact with them, and I bought him everything: cars, luggage, suits, fancy clothes. He told me that his family disowned him.
Well, that was true. But then I convinced him to go back and visit, and that's what we did.
You met his family?
His father took ill. His mother wrote a letter. He sobbed like a baby. So I suggested we go visit.
Now, this is a story.
I know.
What?
It is a story. I'm making it all up for you.
What the heck?
Pretty good, eh? I think I stole it from the Ibsen play. Or maybe it was Chekhov. Definitely Chekhov.
I'm going to kill you.
I thought you said you weren't violent.
So my Ivan didn't leave you anything?
Of course not.
No castle.
There's no castle. He wasn't a prince.
Well, what about the farm?
I saw it in a travel brochure. It looked so lovely. I always wanted to go there.
What about godmother Luluba something? Where'd you get that?
Straight out of the cherry orchard. I did a lot of Chekhov in my early days. Maybe that's what attracted me to Ivan. That and his sexy bedroom eyes.
Are you toying with my emotions?
Well, you said you wanted drama. I'm thinking we should write it in.
Are you crazy? Who would believe that stupid?
You just did.
Yes.
Maybe I could be a writer. I've slept with a few playwrights before, but they never let you get too close. They're a breed apart, really strange. They will let you in their pants, but their rehearsals are off limits. Go figure.
So did you really meet his family? Was that true?
Yes.
Oh, so not fair. I always wanted to.
I'm sorry.
Did you stay with them? I mean, in their home? He never spoke to me about his siblings. Did he have any brothers or sisters, or were his parents still alive? What?
Yeah, well, 4 brothers and 3 sisters, and his grandparents live there too. Spunky as heck for 95. I guess they eat a lot of yogurt.
Tell me about them, would you? Tell me about your visit.
Well, if you...
Yes, please, please. I can live vicariously through
But
you.
I feel a little awkward.
Please, it's like you're bringing him to life again for me.
Are you sure you won't get upset? I mean, you do have a temper, and I had that dream.
I promise. Now, come on. It's not every day you can resurrect someone's lover for them.
Okay.
When did you go? What year?
Oh, I don't know. 84, 85, 86.
Which one?
All 3.
You made 3 trips?
His mother took a shine to me. What can I say?
Did she pay for your flights?
Well, as a matter of fact,
Continue.
she was a lovely but small woman with a very deep voice, which, come to think of it, is somewhat ironic, you know. Small woman, deep voice.
Go on.
Well, she insisted that we stay in the large guest bedroom with the satin and lace sheets.
His mother left your sleeping together?
Well, it was our honeymoon.
Honeymoon? What you said? What?
I know we didn't really. We just told his mother that so we could sleep together. She's a very old-fashioned and very strict.
Go on.
It was a nice room, fresh flowers in crystal vases. And so
Go on.
she had the maid bring us breakfast in bed, kasha and butterbrots with ham.
Me about the sisters. You said that there were 3?
Yes.
Yeah. What were their names?
Oh, I can't remember. It was over 30 years ago.
We'll try.
I can't. I just know there were 3 of them, all very lovely and very young.
Mm-hmm.
They fawned over me, and when we went to bed, Ivan would pretend that he was one of them adoring me, one of them adoring me, as I put on my bedclothes. In fact, his mother insisted that I wear one of her silk gowns. Ivan liked that.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Well, who wouldn't? It's kind of the whole Oedipus thing, you know. It gets one a little excited to think about.
All right. Can we just get back to work now?
You don't want to hear any more about Ivan's family? I thought you
I don't
did.
want to hear any more of your fabrications. That's all. Thank you.
Are you calling me a liar?
Yes, I guess
I am not a liar.
Well, yes, you are.
Well, I wanted to travel with him, but we just didn't have the money. Tell me, how did you know?
3 sisters? You can use Chekhov once. But besides, he was still with me in 1984.
Oh, I'm not good with dates.
No, you're not.
You let me go on. Why?
Well, that was a good exercise for the writing. Now let's write a play.
Why don't you share a story about Ivan? A true story.
Okay, if you do.
All right, it's a deal. You first.
Okay. I remember seeing him at the theater. Quiet, yet intense. I fell for his accent immediately. One night during Tech Week, he was my stage manager. The assistant director, a real witch of a woman, scolded him for misinforming the prop guy. You know how they have a prop table and you put some props on there and some props are in your costumes? Well, he got that mixed up.
Oh, of course, an honest mistake. I still get confused.
Well, she went on to chide him. And he made a smart comeback to hide his embarrassment. But then she flipped. She screamed at him so loud and told him he was fired right on the spot.
No.
Yes. And she said that he was disrespectful to her.
And so?
Well, I had to step in. He was about to cry.
So what did you do?
Well, I couldn't let a young man that handsome start crying. So I told her to leave. Plain and simple. And I told the director that she was upsetting me. And she was.
Wow.
Well, she was.
Good for you.
Yeah, that night, Ivan asked if he could walk me to my hotel.
You let him?
Of course. We stopped for pie and coffee at the Galaxy Diner on the Upper West Side, and then we just walked and walked all over the city. I loved walking with him, just walking and talking the whole night. And then we sat for a spell in Central Park. It was a full moon. That's when it all changed for me. I never really felt an attraction like that for anyone, not male, not female, not even a puppy. I mean, once you've been through what I've been through, well, you learn not to get too close.
Why, sure. That was horrible.
Mm.
They never let you talk about those things back then, acted like the women were asking for it.
Yeah.
It happened to me too, at an audition.
Oh, I know. But that night, it all changed with Ivan. He was different, a gentle, sweet man. He was more like a boy, a very sweet soul that somehow fell for me as well. And I asked him to come in with me that night, and we slept side by side. It was the most tender thing. I recall having a dream that we were both tigers running wild somewhere in the foothills of the Himalayas, and I recognized him from his eyes. When I woke up, he had his fingers in my mouth. And he told me he had a dream about tigers in the Himalayas, and he said that tigers would allow you to put your fingers in their mouth if they trusted you completely. Total trust, total intimacy. And then he kissed me. And then we kissed for a very long time. I asked him to move in with me. He was staying with a friend who had a wife and a couple of kids, so I had a spare room. And a week later, we were married. Oh, it got better and better. I so enjoyed buying him things. He told me stories about the rations in the old country, and he told me that you don't know who to trust, and that his own brother, he sold another brother out just for a pair of socks. Oh,
What?
he used to make me laugh too. He would impersonate all the actors. He knew all their lines, and he was a wonderful mimic. And I told him that he should audition for our next play because we're going to do a Neil Simon, and he would be great for that. Told him I would speak with the director, and he said no, he didn't want to do that. Acting was too hard. I loved him, Mary Ellen. Oh, I loved him.
I know you did.
But I lost him.
I know that too.
Do you think he really loved me?
Well, I think so. I can't say for certain, but
Mary Ellen, please. This one time, can you make up something, please? I don't care. I just need to believe that he loves me, please. Isn't there anything you can say to me in my hour of need?
well, there is one thing.
Well, what, for God's sake? Girl, don't be merciless. I can't start crying.
Do you recall that night at the Winter Garden Theater? You saw us together.
Yes, I was furious. That's why I never forgave you.
He made me kiss him just so you'd see.
What?
He wanted to make you jealous.
Why?
Well, maybe he wanted you back. I don't know. He was never very open with me.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I tried.
I thought you were calling about that role.
Well, there was that too. But I was going to tell you about Ivan. You should have returned my call.
Oh, my God. You mean he would have given me a second chance?
I think so.
Oh, my God. So I've lost him twice. Not once, but twice.
You couldn't have known.
I didn't call you back because I saw you with him and I was raving.
I know. I didn't. I mean, I couldn't. And I think he wanted to tell you.
How do you know that?
He sent me a letter asking if I told you about us.
Why? Why would he send you a letter?
To communicate.
Oh, I'm not following you, Mary Ellen. I thought he was living with you. Please, just be clear. Just make sense. I really need you to make sense now. Please, right here, right now. Please. Can you do that for once? Just once?
Okay.
Okay.
So, I never saw Ivan after that night. There was never anything between us. He asked me to go with him to your show simply to make you jealous. I'm an actress. He asked me to play a role. I made the rest of this all up just to get back at you for screwing with my career, okay? There you have it. The truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I hope you're satisfied. I'm sorry. I feel like crap. Oh, I'm sorry. I never did anything like this in my life, Mary. Somehow, you bring out the worst in me. I'm sorry. Okay. Now I've got to go. Have a great life.
Wait, where are you going? Our story is just getting good. I say we order lunch. I keep going. What do you think?
Really?
Yes, really. It could possibly be a hit. Imagine that. My Dinner with Mary.
Well, it's a catchy title.
Well, I'm glad you like it. No Little Ryan the musical?
Well, I wouldn't write that off completely. Let's get to work.
First, one question.
What?
If Ivan didn't die in your arms, where did he die?
You know, I don't know. But now that you know the truth about me, I guess I can tell you who I've been in love with all these years.
Great. Tell me, Mary Ellen, who was it that captured and broke your heart?
You.
That thing called ethnic flair, it's in my walk. The way I talk, face it, I still got it. Now when the women see me passing by.
So that was My Dinner with Mary. And it was written by Coni Koepfinger and directed by the amazing Brian C. Saunders. And the music you just heard was written and performed by Joe Izen. And tonight's actors were Mary Tierney and Mary Ellen Ashley right behind me. Say hello, guys. Come on camera.
Thank you.
Come and join us on camera, can you? Or you want me to do that for you?
Thank you for bearing with us.
Yeah, here, I'm going to turn you on.
Oh, yes, you
yeah.
turned me on.
Oh, it's not able to, so I'll have our host turn you on. But listen, guys, join us this Saturday at Theater for the New City at 2:00 to 3:30, I believe, and for the Open Though Shut, and it's live performances on the garage of the theater, the loading dock, and people will stand outside in socially distanced little circles. So that is going to be, this is the third time they're doing this. It's really amazing. So we just have to be super, super careful. So we have to be really respectful of social distancing because it's getting bad out there now and we want to be extra careful. So you guys behind me, thank you. Wave, say hello. Thank you for doing this, and everybody, thank you for being here. I'm going to close out and we'll put on some music again and say goodnight. Love you and happy Thanksgiving and happy Zoom Thanksgiving, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Say, man, slow down. But ain't it funny, those who do all seem to wear a frown ain't gonna stop.